In the next few video tutorials, you will learn how to create views and sections. Let's start with views. It is important to use the building structure drawings in the correct way. This means that you need to separate the drawing files in which there will be views and sections from drawing files where the 3D model is created. On the right side of the building structure window, there is a segment called Derived from Building Structure. This is where the drawing files for views and sections should be. So click the right mouse button on Views and insert the structural level View. Right-click on the views and assign drawing files from 1010 to 1014. Repeat the same for sections. Insert structural level section and assign drawing files from 1020 to 1024. Now activate the drawing file 1010 and rename it to Views. Close the building structure. Next, go to Create View command and define all the settings in the palette window. First, there are filter options which you can use to show only the desired elements. Remove or add elements if you want to remove an element so that it is not visible in the view, or add an element later to be included in the view. Drawing files. All drawings that are active at this time in building structure are included here. If you want, you can turn off the individual drawings or add additional drawings to the view. Layer filter. Here you can turn off individual layers you don't need in the view. This view will be updated automatically. In the Views section, you can choose which view will be created by clicking on one of the arrows. So if you click on the upper arrow, North Elevation will be created. Here you have options for resizing view in X and Y direction. Next are settings for representation. Anchor point for preview. You can click on any corner or middle edge point to define the insertion point for the view. Reference scale for calculation. Formats. If you click on Set, here you can define important settings for edges and finish elements. These settings are more important when creating the sections, so you will learn more about them in the next video tutorial. Lastly, you have the settings for labels. Position of label, text parameters, will scale be included in the label, etc. In the Surface Elements section, you can define how the surface will be displayed. So you can choose to have no surface elements, only fills from colors, or create bitmaps from textures. If you choose the last option, then you can consider the transparency and light and define the shadow properties. Before placing the North Elevation view, just try to change surface elements to see how the view will look with the other two options. Place the North Elevation somewhere in the plan view. You are still in Command for Views and can place new one immediately. Just change the arrow to the West Elevation and place the West Elevation view somewhere in the plan view. Repeat the same for the remaining two elevations. You can also place the isometric view. Pick the desired arrow and place the isometric view in the plan view. Note that if you click in the middle of the view square in the palette, you will get the top elevation view. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video tutorial.